Hey, how you doing? You're here with Emil, and what I like to go over is just a real quick summary of what I'm looking for Food for Thought USA. So when you look for it, you have to put at Food for Thought USA with the number 4. So for whatever reason, the algorithm would not allow you to just look it up. So I probably would have to come up with another phrase or just make a website. So I'll probably make a website shortly. Moving on, website's coming. So what I want to figure out is, what is your cause? What is your cause about? What is your why? You know, like if my thing is certain things that I'm passionate about where because you're eliminating it, and I'm talking about the education, Department of Education, people who have to go to college use those and do the FAFSAs, and that is something I'm very serious about because my upbringing and my family, we're big on educating people. You know what I'm saying? Like my sister, special education, she works with them. My brother, he as well. He works with plenty districts. I'm not going to go in their business, but long story short, with that being said, those special education departments, those food that people can't eat in the morning, those kind of things will be left in the hands of the governors of every state. Now, the thing is, if you leave it in the hands of the governor, it's like the mercy of the governor. And then it's like you have to beg and plead, as opposed to it being a national thing and everyone saying, yeah, feed that baby, you need to eat. Why? Because when you're in that classroom, you can't learn if you're hungry. And when I hear people talk about just gutting it and just say forget it, they're not understanding. I ask question like, you really think Governor Kemp is really gonna do what's best for the kids, like for our kids? I feel like no. I mean, but that's neither here nor there. So that is one of my biggest whys, and is again, what is your cause about? Now, the next thing I like to talk about is meeting virtually. Now, I already meet people virtually Wednesdays and a few other stagnated times. What I would suppose that we can do, we can talk, figure it out, and that's the reason I put my email down here, etechmilly@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on e.millions.williams IG. If that doesn't work for you, Food for Thought USA, I created an IG for that. So if you want to correspond with the IG for Food for Thought USA, you can look at it on IG, and that may be simpler. And so moving past, so the things I have to recommend people who want to really look out for, the people who might not know what's going on, and you sit here listening and understanding what happened in 2016 to 2020, and then you're seeing the stuff that's happened in 2021. Not 2021, things that happened in 2025, you're looking at it and saying that it's already as bad as it was in 2020. And yeah, we got a little extra money because, woo with a name on it, but it wasn't his. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, if you are willing to let people die from Ebola, and I'm talking about USA, this soft power that America has. And the reason why I say it's soft power is because if I come in your house and I'm here and I'm functional, and I have a function outside of just saying, hey, look, I'm a big guy with a gun, and we got these soldiers with us, because you know how USA roll. If you come in with that kind of power, you're not getting in, bro. We stopping that. But their soft power is where it's like, I'm coming in, I'm helping out. Like, hey, you got people dying of this HIV? Oh, I got you. Let's go ahead. Hey, get the doctors. You got Ebola going on? I got you. Come on. And the whole reason why you really help them people out is not for them. You help them out for you. because everyone procreates, everyone deals with everybody. That's one thing about it. Grown people, you know how grown people do. Grown people gonna do what grown people do. So grown people gonna do what grown people do, and we know that a lot of people go on these whatever kind of capades you want to call it. They go to different countries and they have their fun. They pick it a litter. You know, that's how a lot of people do. So it's like, oh my gosh. So at this point, they're willing to have sex with a bunch of African women that used to be able to get their AIDS medication to be undetectable, meaning that they can't spread it. Instead of that being their thought process, they're willing for them to find themselves in those kind of areas, because you know everyone does everything with everybody. So those are like, and this is not just in Africa, this is all around the world that we do these type of things that help people out. And it's soft power, because if I come in your house, even if, you know, I come out with some demands, but I'm very useful, shoot, let's keep around. Oh, we can fix that. Go ahead, let's do that. You here? Well, okay, pay some bills. Okay, all right, you good. But if I come in and I'm being angry and I ain't looking out, oh nah, you ain't gonna look out. So what I'm saying, that's what soft power is about. And also it's about keeping everyone healthy. You know, it's just crazy that nepotism is what's ruling the government right now, and is bringing down the public services that's happening. And it's like the things that, like, it's common. It's like anybody who's seen 2016 to 2020, and already 2025, you see where it's headed, and no one is above everything, bro. Like, Social Security is going down. Social Security is going, bro. So, you know, I talked to two older people today, and they talked about, you know, they're on Social Security, and I let them talk, and I'm trying to figure out, why would you support somebody who's willing to even touch a third rail? You don't touch that. That's electric, baby. Oh, no. It's kind of like, you know, that live wire? You want to touch it, but you don't touch it. And he's willing to do it. But moving on. So my recommendation is to go to the Tesla takedowns. And this is done every Saturday. Find the closest one to you. Now, if you're fortunate like me to live in the Atlanta area, there's like 5 of them that happened this Saturday. Now, I was already running on fumes moving past. Now, they have a few of them in Florida that I've seen, and a few of them, I think maybe like one around Charlotte, and you know, Tesla's everywhere. So whatever your local Tesla, I know there's one in Vegas. Of course, they got LA, but long story short, man, there's so many Tesla dealerships, and we need to show that we're there every Saturday. Like, we need to be annoying. We need to be on that line. And the reason why we need to do this now is because 6 months from now, it might not be that serious. And what reason I say that is because at this point, we got real bigger worries. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, things can get real bad. So, what I'm saying is April 5th, all right? Remember, April 5th, that's supposed to be city halls all around. So, whatever city halls that you're around, April 5th, that's what's going down, all right? Then, my recommendation is for you to figure out your city hall meetings, and I'm going to put education too. Or no, county. So it might be the city hall meetings or your county meetings. And I recommend just being in there in order to be able to ask questions, figure out what's going on, and really figure out what's going on down the pipeline for your kids. Because these are your kids that they're talking about. You're talking about cutting the Department of Education. If your child right now is going to school and eating that free lunch and that free breakfast, and then they're going to put it in the hands of a person like Governor Kemp, Well, if he's anything like the governor of Texas, oh man, he's gonna short him up. But that's neither here nor there. So go to your city hall and count in your county meetings. That's my recommendation. Look them up. Go there. Figure out what's going on. Make some connections. And you might not necessarily be there with somebody. Go by yourself. Bring your camera and video when the people are talking, because our voices mean something. And if it is like during those city hall meetings where people are really passionate and they're letting you know what's going on, maybe, just maybe, a heart will be heard, because we can't rely on these judges. We can't rely on the courts. And I'm not saying nonviolent is the way to go. Nonviolent is the way to go. Protesting, nonviolent protesting. Now, people going out, and one lady talking about bombing Teslas and stuff like that. We ain't doing that. And the reason I say this because there's too many court cases where the guy's losing. So you got like 13 cases, and he lost 10 out of 13, meaning that it's seen that what he's doing is illegal. So if what he's doing is illegal, that means it's going to be overturned. Now, the only thing that makes me mad about it is the fact that you can still go inside and dismantle it. So it's so horrible that at that point people will say that it's not worth anything. When you get cut half of the staff and then you don't even care about legalities, what you're going to do is put yourself in a position where you're going to be paying out all this money to people. And so now you think that you're making cuts that's going to be benefiting, but all you did was increase the bottom line. It's best not to even be there if you can't afford to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why even put yourself in that financial debt? Like, it's stupid. Why? Because at this point, they're saying the court system's talking about how people are going to get back pay, and they didn't get no work done. So that time they paying them people that back pay, quote unquote, somebody could be answering your phone about your tax questions. You want to buy your tax, your refund. Oh man, where my refund at? Now you over there waiting in line. You got a question to talk to anybody serious. And then we got people in the office, the highest, over there just doing government secrets and just saying forget about it. We're endangering our officers, we're endangering our pilots, we're endangering our service members who is supposed to be serving and supposed to be helping us, instead of us being on the front line, instead of us being the one who have to go out there and gun somebody. They're going out there and then having their potential position leaked. And anybody who served know you've had nightmares. You hear what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. There was, you know what I mean? Like, you do something like that, moving past. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, City Hall, county meetings, making a point to head to those. Now, one thing I have to say is we need to educate people about Project 2025, even if you were to watch a synopsis of it, because the thing is, like, long, to my understanding. I'm not sure if it's 90 pages or 900. I'm not exactly sure how many pages. I'm going to figure it out. But one thing you can do instead of reading the whole thing is just like take a synopsis of it and then just go from there. And the reason why I say it is because it's a lot of times where it's about over 300 times that they stated Trump's name in that, and then while he was talking during his election time, he denied even knowing about it. So your name is in there over 300 times, but you don't know about it. And then I hear people. My question is, can you tell me 2 things that he can do to make you not be loyal? Just 2 things. That's all I ask. Because I know for a fact there's some things that your son and daughter can't do than be in your house. Or your mama, daddy. It's just some things that it don't matter if we blood or not, bro. Because I don't care, you violated, bro. You know what I mean? It's some things that in this world that you know for a fact, regardless on who you're talking to, certain lines can never be crossed. But yet and still, we have this man in here playing king. We have this man playing dictatorship. And what's going to happen is, if we normalize this, we're going to be siding with Putin and then Venezuela, and we're going to be siding, we might even side with Korea. You know what I mean? With this kind of mind state, you might as well, you over there in Russia having government secrets. Well, my bad. It wasn't classified. You over there just putting our service members in danger when you over there getting text messages. Like, come on now, bro. All right, moving past. Next thing, please add to my playlist. So, please add. I really want you to add to my playlist. And the things I want you to add to the playlist are whatever your thoughts is. One of the biggest things I want you to do is your cause. Whatever your cause is, that is what I want you to add to my playlist. So whatever your cause is, I want you to add it to the playlist. All right. So right now the playlist is the last week of March 2025. So last week of March 2025. Then I have one where it's gonna be the first week of April, or I might just do month of April. Either or. I'll probably do month of April, honestly. And the reason why I'm probably gonna do it that way is because at this point it's a system that's been built, and then we gotta do other things. So after we're done with this, I need y'all to help. Y'all help me, and then what I plan on doing is continually going out there and talk to people and see what people really are mad about. What we can do about it. What are the solutions that we can come up with? You know what I'm saying? Because the reason I say this, because like, you know, it's power in numbers, and we need to speak now, or we can't speak at all. You know what I mean? Because First Amendment rights has been assaulted, and it's one way. It's kind of like one way aggression. Like, you know, if you ever been in a lineup where you had to go through whatever, that one way aggression, you have to sit there and you have to take it. Because if you don't take it, you know what I mean, at that point, you know what I'm saying, what does that say about you? You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you react, you're in trouble. That's like dealing with the police. Police will harass you. If they kill you, it's all good. Might not even do no time, baby. But if you hurt his pretty little pinky, oh, you going down, bro. 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to get that bumpy ride. Moving on. So please add to my playlist. And last but not least, well, not last but not least. Well, yeah, it is. Comment, share, and let's go ahead and figure out what we got going on. Food for Thought USA. Go ahead and sub. Really appreciate you.